Welcome back to another episode of the Wrestle Brothers. Keith.
I'm Keith.
I'm pissed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Rudy really enjoyed this past pay-per-view.
Stop. Just, no. 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 No sarcasm. No. I didn't. I thought it sucked. It was one of the worst No Mercies I've ever seen.
Okay, I was going to say it wasn't the worst pay-per-view of the year. I've seen worse this year.
Yeah, you were at the worst.
I was at the worst one. What was the Raw one that was pretty bad?
That was Extreme Rules, I believe.
Yeah, that one was like the worst pay-per-view of the year. Battleground was the worst SmackDown pay-per-view. I will say that. And I was at it, and I was a little disappointed. Granted, I went in thinking this could either be really good or it could be absolute shit.
And it was absolute shit.
Well, after the first match, I thought Battleground was going to be awesome because the New Days and Uso just absolutely tore the house down.
Yeah.
And then it was all downhill from there.
So they had one better match than No Mercy.
I kind of liked... I don't say I liked No Mercy. I thought it was fine. I thought it started well, and then the last two matches kind of just blew out. It was like... Meg!
I mean, what match started off the show?
Well, the Miz and Jordan started off the show. I thought that was fine. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. I thought it was perfectly fine for what it needed to be. Knew there was going to be interference.
Yeah,
you know,
always.
So we all got that right, saying the Miz was
Yeah,
gonna win.
Rudy's the only one you got right.
That's why the show sucked.
Yeah, so that was the first one. Perfectly fine match. Got the job done. Just told the story.
Did what it was going to do.
It was exactly what you expected it to be.
Yep.
So, no complaints on that match.
And that was followed by...
Next match wasn't the tag.
No, wasn't the women?
No, the women was
No, the
later
woman was
on.
later on.
Or was that Bray Wyatt?
Oh, Bray Wyatt and Finn. That's right.
Yep.
I
We're all
have
slow
now.
tonight.
I've now decided I am never going to vote for Bray on a pay-per-view.
I'm always going to vote for Bray because I will get it
At
wrong when I
one-
finally go against him.
Well, that's very true.
It's so true, though.
With this pay-per-view, I don't know why they had Finn win.
There was no
Like
need for it.
if they're gonna continue the feud, no watch. They're gonna have one more match.
Which is pointless.
Who the fuck cares? Bray lost. Bray's the
Yeah.
heel. Bray should have won now.
Yep.
And then the next match they have together, which is TLC, they should have given him a stipulation match and let them fight.
Yeah.
And Finn could have won there. It would have been, okay, they're tied at one, someone has to win. Make it so it both looks legitimate, both of them could win. Finn wins, okay, good match. Book it better, WWE.
You guys suck.
There's no point for Finn to go up 3-0 on him.
No. And there's no point in having Bray win
Yeah.
the third one when he's already lost two in a row.
Yeah, because it doesn't mean
I
anything.
mean,
Oh, it's a blow-off
holy
match.
crap, man. They have him beat the crap out of Finn before the match even starts. And then Finn's like walking out of the
They're
arena.
taking him out because he's hurt.
And then like he just comes back and wins. Like no. There was no point in having that start up.
Because they could have easily played that off that Bray took him out. Bray could have won that
Exactly.
match and been like, well,
'Cause-
that's the reason why, because he attacked him before the match. They
'Cause-
would have talked it out. They could have easily gone through that. That's what bothered me. That was the one match that bothered me. But all in all, the match itself, I think, was fine. Wasn't great. Wasn't bad.
No,
Just-
there
quality.
were matches far worse than that night.
Yeah.
So we're getting to those.
Yeah.
I got it wrong because I always choose Bray.
I got it wrong. Because I thought Bray was going to win, so they would have had a
It was
1-1
the
match.
obvious
going into two.
choice.
Exactly.
And Bray is still over with people too, which
Yeah.
is a damn shame.
For how often he loses, he is still over with people.
Yeah.
I
Because
guess
he's cool.
on from that, we had the women's match after that.
I think it was a tag.
Or the tag match.
This was the match right here.
This was the
that
match of the night.
disappointed the
Yeah.
shit out of me though.
That's only because you picked Sheamus and Cesaro.
Well, because the finish was so bad.
Well, okay, yeah, but
little
the match itself was great.
The match was amazing.
I thought this was match of the night.
That was mostly dominated by Sheamus and
Yeah,
Cesaro.
which is why
It
it was
was.
such a bummer.
Cesaro took a really bad smack of the teeth.
Yeah, it turned out he did not lose teeth. They just got knocked
shifted
further into his mouth.
inside of his mouth. Yeah, 3 to 4 millimeters.
That's
That's a lot.
the size of Rudy's penis.
That's just mean.
Really?
That's really mean.
You know what?
Oh God! Stop! We have laws. We have laws.
I'm tired of your shit, man.
Anyway, but no, the fact they wrestled like 10 more minutes in that match with it, impressive as hell. Some cool spots in the match. I thought it had some cool moments. The power bomb onto where Seth got power bombed onto Dean.
That was a good
I
move.
thought that was awesome. I was like, holy crap!
The match should have been over at like 5 different.
And then they kicked out of that still.
Yeah.
But,
No,
but
don't get me wrong. I do think there was way too many false finishes.
But didn't you know? Didn't you know? Dirty Deeds is like the greatest move ever. All you need to do is use it once, and
He
that's
already went
it.
on his rant about those moves.
Go back to our video on our top 5 favorite finishers, and you'll understand why I love Dirty Deeds.
Dirty Deeds and the Dunder.
No. Anyway,
Fuck you. You made fun of my penis.
Rudy, it makes fun of itself.
I'm gonna kick you so fucking hard in the crotch one of these days.
ladies and gentlemen, babyface, heel, nuclear heat.
I noticed you haven't been ripping on me as much, so tweener.
I am a tweener. It depends on my mood. Depends on how I feel. I think he's going a little too far on this one.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Eventually we'll go over to you.
He's
then back
talking.
to
He's
Rudy.
talking a little too much about Dick today.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little too much about Dick.
Not
little bit-
enough if you ask me.
Really suspect for me. But
We'll keep talking about dicks. On to the women's match.
haha, Clinton Dicks.
Yeah,
Nia Jax's dicks.
I was talking about female.
Clits and Nia Jax's dick.
It's probably bigger than most people.
I'm a big woman.
Alexa.
Retained. I thought this was a solid match. I really think altogether this was a good match.
It was.
For the fact that it's a 5-way and everyone's getting sick of them. But I thought it was a good one.
I think it hurt Bailey, honestly.
Well, it did.
That was the point.
I think
Yeah.
I think she wasn't 100% either. Because
Okay,
you could tell
yeah,
she was
they
selling
just-
her
I-
shoulder.
They had
yeah.
her take the fall.
They just had her come in because they wanted her back. I think she probably rushed herself back because she wants to be in it.
Yeah.
And probably because of the fact, like we said last week, Paige is almost on her way back. Asuka's gonna be here soon. I think Bailey's like, let me get back so I can get into the groove of things by
Yeah.
the time they get here.
One thing I did like was that
know.
Emma was the only one giving it to Nia Jax the entire match. Like, everyone would be down, she would start beating her, started doing
There was
moves,
that power
and then
bomb.
everyone would go
There was a power bomb moment
Was
where
that
they,
power bomb on the outside?
Yeah,
where I thought they killed Nia.
I
hit her
honestly genuinely got concerned. Did you see the fact that her knee hit her in the face too? Her head hit, and as it came back up, her knee hit her in the face too. I was like, oh god.
well, that's
I-
just she's
I would
never taken a bump before.
No, she takes stuff like that
Yeah.
every now and then, which I give her credit for because a lot of people wouldn't take those types of bumps. There's guy wrestlers who wouldn't take that bump, and she's willing to take it. I applaud you. Good shit. You know, but I thought she was genuinely hurt after that. I thought she knocked herself out, gave herself a concussion. Because you even saw the ref go out and check on her. It
Oh,
was like,
the second she fell.
"Are you okay?" And just went right back in because she was probably fine. She was probably like, "Ow, ow, yeah, I'm good. Ow,
Ooh,
relax.
give me a second.
yeah, give me a
Okay.
Woo! She's like, I haven't been able to bend my knees into my face that in a long time. A lot of momentum on that.
Overall, it was a decent match.
No, I thought it was a good match. A good women's match. Got the terminology right this time. Don't yell at me. But no, I thought it was fine. And that, like I said, when we did our predictions, that was the match that was the hardest to predict because you could have seen a lot of different people walk out with the title. And
Yeah.
Alexa walking out, I could have seen that too. So that was fine.
I said she would win, but I just stuck with Emma.
Because there was a shock value.
Yeah.
Because nothing really changed. There's only one title that changed the whole night.
Which is what we're talking about next.
No.
Oh, that's right. We got the...
The quote-unquote, from some people, quote-unquote, match of the year candidate of John Cena versus Roman Reigns.
Okay, what kind of drugs are they on?
Okay, I thought it was a good match.
The start.
I
was
think
so
it could have.
bad.
I think it could have been better.
It started, like, stupid.
There was a lot of slow, and it got a "this is boring." I like how
He like walked out. Oh, you want me to leave?
I like
Oh.
where they're
I like that with Cena. I thought that was
yeah,
perfect.
you both suck. You both suck.
And
Cena's
Cena
like,
goes, well, we can leave.
Yeah, we can
Whatever.
leave.
I thought that was great. That was a perfect moment to do that.
But then he kept going with it, and then
Yeah, but that's fine. And it got Roman mad that you saw.
I think there was too many close
Well,
falls.
Roman kicked out of a lot.
The
4
Super
FUs, the Super AA, the AA into the roll through AA.
Yeah.
He kicked out of all of those. And one Superman punch and one spear.
Yeah.
That's it. I was like...
And then all Cena told him at the end was, I got you over, don't fuck this up.
He didn't get him over. The crowd still
No.
booed the
yeah,
shit
it
out
was,
of him
it was,
after.
it was just.
He said,
it was
hey,
the
that
Royal
was a
Rumble
pretty
all over
decent
again.
match. No, it definitely could have been a better match for the two of them. What I'm hating with WWE is that they do these dream matches on, like, C-level pay-per-views.
That was a WrestleMania.
That's a
type of
WrestleMania match. Those guys needed more time than they had. And
That's why the WrestleManias the last couple years have been kind of blah. Because
Yeah.
they waste all like good
the
matches
now
on.
because they want people to buy into the network to watch the pay-per-views that aren't WrestleMania, that aren't the Royal Rumble, that isn't SummerSlam. They want people to buy into the B and the C shows. And
I mean, the fans that watch are going to watch him anyway.
yeah, just put on good matches. Give people what they want.
They don't have to be dream matches every
We
time.
don't need the dream matches. Save the dream matches for stuff like WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Have someone win the Royal Rumble to create a dream match at Mania. Stuff like that. You know, but what do I know?
Then from there we had the most pathetic match of the night.
Granted, I was the only one who got that match right.
Which one?
The Roman Cena match.
Yes, you were. Just
But,
'cause I don't want Roman ever to win.
I don't want Roman to win either, but I knew he was going to. The writing was on the walls.
Yeah, but now for the
Anyway.
exciting match, the Cruiserweight.
Ah!
Rudy, would you like to say anything about this fantastic match?
Yeah, well, I did a wrestling rant on this actually.
Yes, you did.
I was really happy he did wrestling.
I have not watched it.
Oh.
It was very short, but got the point across.
I thought
Well-
we were off.
I didn't say it that time. I just said something, and he decided to...
Ow! Oh.
So, yeah, I've had arguments with people for the last 3 days after that pay-per-view about everyone's like, oh, Enzo deserves the Cruiserweight title. I'm like, no, he doesn't. I don't care that he's good on the mic. I don't care that he made 205 relevant. No, that's WWE's fault for not booking great Cruiserweight matches.
Very true.
So it's like, no, he doesn't deserve it. You didn't need Enzo. You just needed to do more with the cruiserweights. The dude is just good at getting his ass kicked. That's all there is to it. He's good on a mic, but guess what? So are like managers. So is Bobby Heenan. So was,
Cena.
Cena.
Cena can't wrestle, but although, all right, I don't think Enzo should have been Cruiserweight champion. It's not because we got it wrong, because we all picked Neville to win, because we just thought it would be a complete joke if Enzo won.
And it was a complete joke that
wasn't a
Enzo
joke.
won.
Because he got his ass kicked for 7 minutes.
Yeah.
And then just a quick, smart play by Enzo.
Kick ball. Quick.
Kicked him in the balls. And that was it.
Listen, if you guys out there,
Although, I will give Enzo credit. That DDT he hit off the second rope was pretty nice. That was a nice DDT he hit.
Okay, so he has one move in his set.
yes,
Yeah.
but listen, if you honestly believe that Enzo deserves a Cruiserweight title, then you can't say jack shit about Roman Reigns.
He's like the opposite. He's decent in the ring, can't talk.
I can halfway
If
say.
you're gonna complain about Roman Reigns, but you think Neville Enzo deserves the title,
Enzo does not deserve the title.
No. Absolutely not.
so I brought some happy tears to my eye watching him get destroyed on Raw after the show.
Braun Strowman just going down the ring after the show. Here you go, guys.
Although, I liked the segment they had with the Cruiserweights and Neville, though. Not Neville. Neville, obviously, but Enzo.
Yeah.
I thought that was a good segment. Because Enzo did make some good points.
He just said everything he was actually saying in the back.
Well, okay, some of the points he brought up was right. The Captain Underpants thing with Drew Gulak, that was funny the first time. It's not that funny anymore. He pretty much called Grand Metalik fat because he has a gut. But when he weighed in like a cruiserweight, he was like 170 something.
Yeah.
So pretty sure you can still be fat and be under 200 pounds. You know, he's not that big a dude. He said Cedric Alexander has no charisma, or doesn't show his charisma, or hides it, or whatever. Said Rich Swann went back to being a nobody, won the title, and then lost it and became a nobody again. Which, I mean, he did get injured, but it's kind of right with it. He hasn't done anything since then. Neville wrestled everyone else, and then Rich Swann just kind of went to nothing.
But at the beginning of the show, he talked with Kurt Angle to get that no-touch clause.
Yep.
And every single person touched him.
That's right.
So,
But-
I mean, unless there was someone in the ring... I mean, I didn't notice. I wasn't paying that much attention to maybe someone
everyone
didn't
hit him because I've watched it a couple times because I like the segment.
We all know Neville hit him to start it on the show.
Well, yeah, Neville's not getting a title shot anymore.
No.
I don't, unless
It's a different
they
title.
make unless they do something where Angle's like, you know what? Neville just provokes Enzo to be like, fine, you get a match with me.
No, Enzo will not be provoked and be like, you get a match. He's going to try to avoid matches as much as he
But
can.
then they'll do something where Kurt will put him in there. Enzo does bring up some good points, though, with his promo. But all of you guys combined don't even touch my royalty checks from merch. And it's true.
Yeah.
Enzo absolutely makes more off of merchandise. Granted, how many of the cruiserweights actually have merchandise to sell? Not many.
No.
But they don't move. Whoever does have it, it doesn't move. Enzo can sell shirts. Enzo can sell things. You know, he is marketable. He is a
He can sell his
star.
hair.
He's a star. He is a star because he does bring in revenue to the company and money. I'm not saying he's a star as in he's a good wrestler. He just knows how to promote himself. It's like Cena. Cena's a star because he knows how to promote himself and to get people to buy his merch. He moves merch. And that's what Enzo does. And he's right. And he also made another thing where when was the first and or last time you saw the cruiserweights in the main event?
Very long time ago.
Never. Since it got brought back? Never. It was middle of the show. Enzo is it part of it? Oh, they're in the main event. They're the last segment on Raw. And it was a good segment. Granted, the ratings don't say so, but I think people are just tired of 3-hour Raws. I think they just wanted to go back to 2 hours. 3 hours is a lot of wrestling.
It is a lot of wrestling.
So, you know, I think they should just go back to 2 hours. But, you know, he was right. Neville went off. Double turn for Neville and Enzo, which works because even on 205 Live they had a segment where he sat there, and Enzo sat there and goes, "Oh, everyone touched me on 205 Live, or I had a clause, and every single cruiserweight hit me. Looks like I'm going to retire as champ." I think they're just setting it up for Ricochet to come in because he, not anytime soon, but he will be there in the near future, probably November. Maybe. And they didn't give Enzo custom plates like they give everyone else on his title.
Not yet. They're probably working on it. Maybe they just haven't ready.
They usually have them set up
Yeah.
for that, just in case. I think that he's only a transition champion. Unless someone's coming in quick, or unless they're going to have someone take it from him.
Kalisto.
Oh, God, no. God.
He's probably the only person who can go into 205 Live and hasn't been there.
Maybe, but he's been so buried. I don't see it.
I don't remember the last time I even saw him on TV.
Very long time ago.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 weeks ago, and it was in a squash match. No, it
It
wasn't even a
was
squash
it was
match.
it was
even
a match against Elias Sampson, I think.
Oh, yeah. You're right. You are right.
Sampson.
Just see his opportunity
just
to go
kinda
down,
squash it.
win a title.
Maybe.
'Cause
Or they call someone up from NXT.
There isn't
all
a-
those guys are
There isn't a
too.
single person who can get into 205 Live who couldn't beat Enzo in a one-on-one match.
I don't think I could ever be 205 pounds ever again in my life. I'm too big for that. Unless I, just suck out everything and have no muscle, no anything.
That's a lot of weight for even me to lose.
I mean, people say that, Enzo is great on a mic, and like, you know what, being good on a mic is important and stuff. But when it comes
you
to
have
the
to be halfway decent in ring.
yeah, because when it comes to the cruiserweights, I'm going back to WCW, where it didn't matter if they could put on a promo.
They put on great matches.
Just put on great
But
matches.
they also had a format to be able to wrestle in those matches. WWE has never done that, even when they had the cruiserweights in their thing back in the day.
They're just kind of there.
They did have great matches put on with the right people, but they also had certain amount of people. They had Gregory Helms. They had Jamie Noble when he was in his prime. They
Billy
had
Kidman.
Billy Kidman, who was
Yeah.
probably one of the
best
better
cruiserweights.
cruiserweights ever. Rey Mysterio was a cruiserweight back then for the title.
So was
now and
Jericho.
then. Jericho at one point. You know, they had people to be able to move it. Matt Hardy was a cruiserweight champion at one point.
I remember that.
So, you know, anyway, we kind of got off topic there going on that Enzo rant.
Yeah, but I mean, it all fits in.
It does. It does.
It's all part
It
of what
works.
happened after it.
Right.
So, I mean,
So, the after effect.
who's even the closest person in NXT right now to get called up for?
Who would be at that weight class?
'Cause most people still have matches going on.
I wouldn't see anyone being called up to be a cruiserweight because then that's just kind of like career suicide. Gargano. Because he wrestled in the Cruiserweight Classic and he doesn't have anything right now.
It's true.
Could call up Gargano. Have Gargano take the title.
See, I think Gargano would actually be good for 205.
Well, that would bring some ratings as well.
Because people want to watch him wrestle.
Because then when it comes to, what is it, 5 more months now? Or something like that? Or 6 more months? Ciampa comes back.
Just in time for Ciampa to be like, hey, I'm not done.
Yeah. Have them go for the title.
That'd be good.
That would be good matches. If they put those two together for the Cruiserweight title on the main pay-per-view, not the
Pre-show.
pre-show. They put them on the main show. They give them some time to go. Oh, man. They will win people over. They will win people over to watch the Cruiserweights. Absolutely.
Because then after that, you get have people like, if they don't have Neville do other things with the rest of the main roster,
Well,
which he could do.
Neville
He's
could
that
be a
good.
world champ. Neville's so good, he could be world champ.
Yeah.
He has that potential. He could be world champion.
Even with the other people down there, like Cedric Alexander versus any of them.
I like Cedric Alexander a lot. I think he should be a Cruiserweight champion.
He's probably one of the next ones in line, if I had to guess.
Probably. Most likely, I would agree.
Yeah, so I guess one more match.
Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar. If you watched the replay of our last podcast, I called exactly how this match was going to go.
That's because it was incredibly
Exactly.
predictable.
It was exactly the same as what happened with Joe.
Yeah.
Joe dominated him, got hit with one F5, match was over. Braun Strowman kicks the shit out of Brock Lesnar. Maybe gets hit with a couple suplexes, but Braun Strowman's pretty much the dominant force in this. One F5.
Yep.
And Brock retains and escapes. I'm like,
So, I mean, it was like such a weird, not weird, but like
it felt rushed. The finish felt rushed.
like when the cruiserweight match ended. All of a sudden, I looked at what time it was, and I'm like, "This is gonna be fast," and it was.
I mean, Brock matches are always fast.
That's
They
because
don't
he
go more than 5.
can't wrestle more than 5 minutes.
He can go about 8,
It's not,
but
very long.
not when he's getting dominated.
It's true.
You know, he both matches he's been dominated, and Brock's also wrestled a lot more lately than he has in the past. He doesn't have that month off. He's wrestled 3 or 4 straight pay-per-views.
Yeah.
So now's that time where he's going to take the time off. We won't see him again until Rumble. Rumble will be his next pay-per-view. So
He's going to hold that till the Mania.
that's what I said. He's going to hold it till Mania. If he does lose it, I think he loses it at Royal Rumble, which we will all be there.
Except for me.
Sorry, Rick. You know, there is SmackDown coming to New Jersey.
Yep. In December, we can go to that.
We can go.
I'm down.
Get Rudy to go with us.
You have to dress up though. We should all dress up.
Hell yeah.
We can live
Like-
stream it.
Like when we went to Raw, and the guy was dressed as Roman Reigns, he got booed the shit out of him.
I'll do Shockmaster.
Remember, he got,
We
got
could
kicked out
do
of
the
the bar.
jobbers.
We could be the jobbers.
Shockmaster, Broken Brawler.
We'll figure one out for
We'll
me.
figure one out for him.
We still got time. There's like 2 months.
We already have those, so
Yeah.
we're cool.
Where we're not making fun of each other's junk.
See, we were doing so well, and you just had to bring it up.
Yep. I let it go.
You did drop it,
Yeah, he did drop it.
just like your balls dropped.
What? Okay, guys. So
I'm a big woman.
I mean, on NXT, Adam Cole finally wrestled his first match.
He did against
Yeah,
Eric
Eric
Young.
Young.
I like that. I like that being his first match. I mean, it kind of ties into what happened. You know, Red Dragon did attack Sanity after
Yeah.
their tag match, along with Authors of Pain. So that kind of ties in. They have had their moments where it was like, oh, Adam Cole and Red Dragon were attacking people, and Sandy attacked them also when they escaped the ring. So, that's building up. Maybe a small little 6-man tag match in the next takeover. Adam Cole with them and Sandy. Could be cool. Maybe put the titles on the line. Just be like, you know what? There is 3 of us, but we'll still put the titles on the line. Something like that. Be cool.
Yeah, it would be a cool match.
Plus, it'd be a good match because all those guys can work.
Heavy Machine and Ray came back again for another match.
I do like them. I do think they're a decent tag team.
They are. They're big guys.
They're over.
Do you like their finisher?
I don't know who it hurts more. The guy holding the one guy or the guy who's in between the guy laying on the ground and the guy holding him.
I'm going to go with the guy on the bottom who gets...
3 different people landing on him.
2 big-ass grown men and another man on top of them.
Yeah, you're right. That's a lot. That's a lot of meat.
It's a lot of man falling on your chest.
Yeah, it is. But, no, I like their finisher. I think they're capable enough tag team. So.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's good for down there because that gives them a decent handful of...
No, tag teams are starting to come in now. Tag teams are really starting to come in now. And they're about to get War Machine, too. So that's another tag team. So you got War Machine. You got Heavy Machinery. 2 different machines. You have Red Dragon. You have Sanity. You have Authors of Pain still, which no one has seen since TakeOver.
Red Dragon.
I just called them.
I didn't hear you. I'm deaf.
It's okay.
Someone's phone went off.
We know you're old.
Probably mine.
It was probably yours. It's okay. We know you're old. It's all right.
I love you, Grandpa.
Thank you, son of a bar.
Who wants to reach for my popsicles? Whoever swallows the most Tylenol PM wins. Get your fat ass back here. You big son of a bitch. Call me.
Well, on that note.
Yeah. So, that was No Mercy. I thought it was okay. The last 2 matches kind of...
Yeah, it was kind of blue.
Because the last... the last 3. Because the Cruiserweight title really brought it down. And the Braun Strowman match ending the way it did, that really brought it down.
They put all the
near falls for the Cena Roman match.
I think
if it wasn't for all those near falls, I thought that match would have been fine.
Like, I was pretty okay with No Mercy up until, you kicked out of the first one. Okay.
I knew he was going to kick out of at least 2.
Super AA. Oh, okay. Oh.
Knew he was kicking out of that one, too.
AA to a roll-up AA? Thank
That's
God. Oh,
straight.
no. Kicked out. It's over. Up, Superman up. Yep. Spear.
Yeah, it's done.
Boo.
Boo.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns' chest hug is better than all the AAs.
Including one off the top rope.
Yeah. It's the Super AA. So. And after that, it was just kind of like, I guess all wind was knocked out of me for the pay-per-view.
The wind was knocked out of the Roman match. That's what it happened. That match should have went out last.
And I think instead of them, hugging, that another chance for that heel turn.
It could have happened. Cena gave him the thing. Because at one point I sat there, after Cena hugged him and he walked and he turned around, they panned over to Cena with the camera, and they didn't show Roman. I thought this would be the perfect time for Cena to turn around and eat another Superman punch. Let Roman turn heel right there. Would have been a perfect moment.
They never want to make him heel.
That was pretty much Vince saying, he's our top guy, fucking deal with it.
He's like Cena, he's too nice, the kids love him, we can't turn him heel.
Even though he's said some pretty heel things.
He's done. He acts like a jackass and a asshole. Like even this promo for Miz TV, he looked like a real asshole.
Oh, yeah, that's right, he's battling for the Intercontinental now. Which I think is good for him right now.
3 years too late.
But I mean, for now, it's somewhere lower tier.
Yeah, because it's just
Get him away from the main card, or
Yeah, but we all know that's just a holdover until he, gets Brock, which is gonna happen.
I think he's fine down there for right now.
Yeah, just let him be.
I think they're doing it maybe bring some people to be like, okay.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do now?
Bring back the Shield.
Well, yeah, I think that's the next thing they said is that there's going to be a Shield reunion.
Shield.
There's going to be a Shield reunion for the Miz Taraj. Really? I love the Miz, but the Shield would decimate Mr. Raj, it wouldn't even be close. That's not even a match. That's like a massacre.
You know, I honestly don't think they're gonna be the actual Shield. I don't think they're gonna rock like tactical vests and all that again. I think they're just
they'll
gonna
just be together. But still, they're still the Shield. They're still gonna have the same moveset they did when they were together.
Yeah.
They're still gonna do the same type of moves.
but
They're still gonna do the triple power bomb.
They gotta come out through the crowd. They gotta.
Yeah.
They gotta have the Shield theme, even though Roman's theme is essentially the Shield theme. He
It
never
is,
got his
just
own.
without the Sierra Hotel India Echo L something
Shield.
Delta Shield.
Dun-dum, 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 dun-dum. Thank you.
Beatbox Rudy.
Who needs an iPod or any type of stuff to play the theme music? We just have Rudy do.
We got the I Rudy.
Wang, 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 wang. Hi.
Yeah,
That was No Mercy.
most of what happened this past week.
Yeah, it just
Review.
kind of fall out.
My review of No Mercy.
Rudy, rate it 1 to 10.
4.
Okay.
I would say it's about a 5. It was in the middle. It could have been a lot worse, but it could have been a lot better.
Yeah, I'm with you. Probably about a 5. I had some decent spots, but just fell really short.
It did. You're right. Well, yeah, there's not really much else to talk about. There's, next episode we talk about will probably be more of a, it's going to be a Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, because
That's 2 weeks.
Yep. Yeah, Hell in
Or
a
a week
Cell
from
preview.
Sunday. Week
Yep.
from Sunday.
Hell in a Cell preview for our next episode. And then we'll do another recap.
Do another predictions thing.
And then we're going to do another top 5 for you guys.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Rudy, would you like to tell them what the top 5 coming up is going to be?
Yep, our top 5 is going to be the top 5 favorite wrestling matches of all time.
See, I think giving us 3 weeks is enough time to figure
That's
this
enough
one
preparation to just
It's
get
enough
that
time
out.
for us to prep. Yeah, we're going to come to that and be like, oh, fuck, we forgot.
out. Yeah, it's going to be like, I got one match, guys.
I completely spaced. I already have one.
I'm pretty sure we all have at least 1 or 2 that we could think of off the top of our heads.
Yeah.
So. Tune in, like, subscribe.
Comment.
Don't
Comment.
sue.
Don't sue.
Don't sue, we're poor. As you can see, we have a nice setup.
As
Don't
you can
sue.
see, the quality is really great as well.
No, we are just ugly. That might be the problem. Well, good night.
And good luck.